Hi, I'm Dave Baker. I'm here at Meltdown Comics in Hollywood, California, and I'd like to talk with you about some comic book news that happened this week. We'll talk about some Jason Aaron news, some Star Wars news, some Kolchak the Night Stalker news, and Invincible Iron Man #2 by Brian Bendis and Dave Marquez. First up this week, we're going to talk about some Jason Aaron news, hot off the press. Jason Aaron re-signed his Marvel exclusive. He's going to be making new comics every month for us, exclusively with Marvel, not counting his creator-owned books that are currently revving up at Image Comics. I'm really excited about this because it's good for comics. Also a little confused because I thought Jason Aaron was going to be one of the people that kind of left Marvel and did full-time creator-owned stuff, but apparently he's happy at Marvel, which I'm cool with because I love his Star Wars book a lot, and his Doctor Strange book is super cool, so good news. Everybody's really excited about the new Star Wars Episode 7 trailer, myself chief among them. I can't wait for the film. Piece of Star Wars news that people aren't talking about as much is the new Marvel miniseries Star Wars: Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. This book's going to be centered around Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. Obi-Wan mentoring him, doing kind of stuff during the Clone Wars. Probably not going to pick this book up just because I've seen enough of that time period, but I'll be interested to see what kind of spin Charles Soule puts on it. He's going to be the writer. The book's going to be drawn by Marco Cicchetio. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Anyway, it looks cool. I hope that it's good. Kolchak the Night Stalker is coming to you in the form of pulp novels from Moonstone Books. Kevin J. Anderson is going to be one of the main writers in the new series of pulp novels. I think there's like 6 of them. I'm excited about this because I love Kolchak, because it's the real Kolchak, not the shitty Kolchak from like 2005 with Stuart Townsend. Hey, fuck you, Stuart Townsend. Sorry, I don't really mean that, Stuart Townsend. But also fuck you, because you're not the real Kolchak. The book we're going to talk about this week is Invincible Iron Man #2 by Brian Bendis and David Marquez. Before we actually talk about the book, I'd like to talk about how Brian Bendis stood up for creators everywhere and said, no, Marvel, we're not going to have a rotating art crew, we're just going to have David Marquez. We're going to give this dude enough lead time so he can actually have authorship over the book in the same way that I, Brian Bendis, writer of a billion fucking comics, do over my comics. I think that's fucking awesome, and Brian Bendis, you're awesome for doing that. Also, there's going to be another Iron Man book at some point because they want to get double shipping money, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Good for Brian Bendis for standing up for David Marquez. Now to talk about the book. This book is super rad. I love the new Iron Man design. The shtick with the new armor is that it's every Iron Man armor rolled into one. So if he needs it to be a giant Hulkbuster, it can. If he needs it to be invisible, it can. In this issue, he's talking with somebody for like a 4-page scene, and then they try and punch him, and it stops right here, and the armor appears because it was in stealth mode. I really dig it. I also really like the pacing of the issue. It's a lot of cool double-page spreads, a lot of fun stuff with Tony and Madame Mask, a lot of fun stuff with Tony and Dr. Doom, who's the main kind of antagonist in this arc. I really dig the book. I can't recommend it high enough. Please go pick it up and support both of the creators because they are definitely putting their heart and soul into the book. So I'm here with Aristotle. He runs Zine Melt. What is Zine Melt, Aristotle?
Zine Melt is a bi-monthly comics fair that we have in the back of the store. I bring in all kinds of creative types to come sell their comics and zines and mini comics like Dave.
Hey! Word. If someone wanted to exhibit at Zine Melt and sell their wares, how would they do that?
You would email me at zinemelt@gmail.com or find me on Instagram and Twitter
Word.
at zinemelt.
That's super simple. I hope people do it because it's a fun show and you'll probably see me there, so that'll be cool too. Word.
Cool.
Thank you. I'm Dave Baker. Those are the comic book news that's happened this week. If you'd like to read comic books that I write, you can find them at theactionhospital.com. If you'd like to come meet me, you can do so at the Inland Empire Zine Fest, October 25th, at a shop called Quest. If you would like to win this copy of Uncanny Inhumans by Charles Soule and Steve McNiven, you can do so by subscribing to our channel and commenting below who your favorite Inhumans character is. I would really appreciate it if you did that because then we would have more followers and then more people to talk about comics with, which I like doing.